Hey there, ladies and gents, and welcome back to Hanahira. So, it's been a while since I've even touched this game. If I remember last time, I basically sat on my ass and said absolutely nothing, because literally this series is kind of more of a... It seems to be a little bit more of a let's watch. There's really not much for me to say besides to comment on the really stupid shit that happens with the two girls here. And I know for a fact there's also two more because the title screen shows these other two girls in the background. But I think these two are somewhat of the main focus. I don't fucking know. Either way, last time, this chick woke up and then she found her best friend sleeping in her bed for no real reason. The reason that the best friend gives for her being there is basically sometime last night, the previous night, she woke up randomly and just decided to break into her friend's house and just sleep there. She grabbed her uniform for the next day and all of this shit. And she was able to sneak in without anyone noticing. Now, for anyone who's watched, who looked on my previous channel and watched, you know, me play the other Hanahira games, you would know, I'm pretty sure I went over this in the last video too, you would know that I have a theory about the main characters and the fact that their parents are nowhere to be seen throughout the entire series. Like, you will probably hear of Kaede's parents and Mai's parents, as well as Rael's parents, but to be perfectly honest with you, I think they're dead. I think the main characters of the Hanahira series murdered the fucking parents, or their parents, and I think that's the main thing, but I also think that the parents are probably just fucking morons and don't seem to realize when shit is happening, or they just don't give a fuck. Either way, it's weird that she was able to break in with no one noticing, but whatever. Let's just move on, shall we?
これでよし。口開けていいわよ。制服に着替えたことだし、あとは寝るだけだ。違うでしょ。顔洗って朝ごはんを食べるの。でもまだ眠いし。あんただけ置いて学校行くわよ。起きます、起きました。結城山根、ただいま起床しました。本当に？実はまだちょっと眠いの。置いてく。かおりちゃんのいけず。あまねに付き合って遅刻する気ないのよ。もうこんな時間遅刻しちゃう。
Was that supposed to be a clock? Because it just sounded like someone eating chips or something.
本当だ。これはピンチだね。ピンチだねじゃないってば。あのね、行こうよ。待ってよ、かおりちゃん。
And they're late for school.
あまね、トースト食べて。ベーコン、スクランブルエッグ、トマト、キウイ。
How are you making this very quickly? Are you just giving her raw bacon? I mean, you can eat bacon raw with very little problem, but still, that's still pork.
最後は野菜ジュース。
Vegetable, ew. How are you making that food that quickly?
よし、行こうよ。
Some of that shit must have been undercooked as fuck. Game? Okay, there you go.
食べたばっかだし。そんなこと言ってる場合じゃないの。
You literally just stuffed food down her throat.
はーい。ちょっと待った。口にパンくずついてる。ありがとう、かおりちゃん。はいはい。あ、そうだ。 今日の天気は快晴。傘必要なし。今度こそ出発よ。
This is totally not important. It totally will not rain later, and they're gonna need an umbrella. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. This is... I'm gonna assume they're going by anime rules, so more than likely it's gonna rain.
はーい。
Game?
私がついてる限り遅刻なんてさせないんだから。頼りにしてるよ、かおりちゃん。あんたはもう少ししっかりしろ。
That's not how this dynamic works, and you know it. That is not how this dynamic is supposed to go.
いやや、あそこを歩いているのははるちゃんとまっこちゃんじゃないかね。
I don't know, I can't see them.
あ、本当だ。
They're pretty fucking invisible right now.
おーい、はるちゃん、まっこちゃん。
You're yelling into a void. I would know. I do this kind of for a living.
あ、まあね、朝からそんな大声、近所迷惑でしょ。
Not really, though.
あ、そうだね。
It's like 20 cents per video.
やっほー、二人ともご機嫌うるわしゅう。あ、ご機嫌よ、あまねちゃん、かおりちゃん。
Okay, yeah, there's the other little girl that's in the title screen there. So I guess she's one of the main characters.
ご機嫌よ。はるちゃんは今日も小動物みたいで可愛いの。はあ、顎の下撫でないでよ。うん、ちっこくて可愛い。もう、まことちゃんまでひどいよ。
How's that mean?
ごめん。違うよ。別に怒ってるんじゃないよ。だから、そんなに悲しそうな顔しないで。
The fuck? That's sad. That's not sad. That's just indifference. What the fuck? What?
知ってた？悲しそうな顔。
I can't tell. Neither can anyone else, apparently.
おにゃ？私にはいつもと変わらないように見えた。小春だけにはなぜか誠の考えてることがわかるのよね。でも誠ちゃんは表情豊かだよ。
I've only met her for 2 seconds. I have no clue.
豊かとはちょっと違う気もするけど。
Why do I feel like this was an anime pilot and it got scrapped, so they just said, fuck it, let's just make it into a game?
はるちゃんだけがわかるってことは
I feel like this...
愛だね。
I honestly feel like this was supposed to be a pilot for an anime, and they just said, yeah, you know what, fuck it, let's just turn it into a video game. We don't have the money for it.
愛ってあんたね。愛があるからまこちゃんのちょっとした違いに気づくんだよ。
Or she could just be extraordinarily observant. はるちゃんが混乱してる。 Her voice actor sounds very familiar, and I'm pretty sure she played one of the other girls. I'm pretty sure all four of these girls here were voice actors in one of the other Sono Hanahira games. I'm pretty sure, because they all sound extraordinarily familiar.
バカ、のんびり見ててどうすんの。
I think you were Nanami.
ほら、小春って落ち着いて。
Yeah, Kari was Nanami. I have no idea who Koharu is just yet, but I'm gonna figure it out.
あ、そっち、危ない。
You were the chick from the the 8th game. Not the blonde, the other one who wrote like a 10,000 page letter professing her love. I don't remember what her name was. I wanna say something that started with an S.
ああ、言わんこっちゃない。小春、大丈夫？あまね、あんたが変なこと言うから小春がパニクっちゃったじゃない。
I'm still working on you. I'm trying to figure out who Amane is, but I'm pretty sure you are also someone in the Sono Hanahira mythos.
まったく、愛だとかなんだとか、そう恥ずかしいことを置く面もなく。でも、私、かおりちゃんのことならなんでもわかるもん。これってやっぱり愛だよね。愛。
I have a very important question. Weren't you guys running late? So, are you walking and talking, or are you guys just standing in the middle of the street, gushing at each other? I feel like you're just standing in the middle of the street, gushing at each other.
いきなり何言い出してんのあんた。
Shit about love, weren't you listening?
かおりちゃんは私の考えてることわかる？そんな私は別にまあどっちでもいいけど。
Game?
いいのかよ。私はかおりちゃんのことなんでもわかる。それで十分。ねえそれよりさ、また4人で放課後ゲームやろうよ。この間のゲーム楽しかったね。
I seriously believe they're just standing in the middle of the street, just talking to each other right now.
楽しくてついエキサイトして熱くなっちゃった。確かにあまねちゃんはすごかったね。あまねはハマりすぎなのよ。だってゲームって燃えるじゃん。
I wonder what game they were playing.
はあ、けどまこちゃん強くてびっくりしちゃった。昔から得意だったの？どうだろう。まことちゃんはスポーツが得意だから反射神経がいいんじゃないかな。
Depending on what type of game you're playing, I'm pretty sure that would have your reflexes overall will probably have nothing to do with anything. You could be playing a racing game and your overall reflexes just kind of matter on how good you are with drifting or something. When it comes down to a fighting game, you can just for most of them, if not all, you can just button mash your way to victory, and you know, that will get you by.
なるほど。まこちゃんのことは知らないことがいっぱいだ。謎多き女ってやつだね。
Because she's good at video games?
そんなことは。まことは今年からミカジョに入ったから新鮮ってのはあるかもね。
I have no idea what the fuck that sentence is supposed to mean.
もぎたてフレッシュ。
What does that even mean?
だから大声出さないの。
You're in the middle of the fucking street. Who cares? It's like 8 in the morning for you guys, probably.
言わずにはいられなかった。
I have no idea what time Japanese schools start. I would assume around 8. That's when most schools around in America start. Like 8 o'clock, maybe 9.
まこちゃん、次も勝負だ。
Maybe a little bit earlier than that.
うちに来るのは構わないけど、今度こそ宿題が終わってからにしなさいよ。この間みたいに宿題開始5分でちょっと休憩なんて言ってゲームなんてダメなんだから。次は大丈夫だよ。ほんとかしら。寝癖がついてる人を信用していいのかしらね。寝癖って誰のこと？あんただ、あんた。私か。ほとんど寝起きで出てきたとはいえ、ミカジョの学生たるものが寝癖なんてダメよ。今は手ぐしで我慢しなさい。はーい。今朝も2人は仲良しだね。違うわよ。あまねがだらしないから仕方なくやってるの。
If this were anyone else, would you have done it for them? I'm just putting that out there, man. I don't think you would.
相変わらずテレ屋さんだね。そうなんですのよ。うちの香りは素直じゃなくて。もう違ったら。
Alright, I guess that's the end of that segment.
到着。はいはい。朝から騒がない。みんなの邪魔になっちゃうでしょ。
Okay, so these guys are obviously middle schoolers. I have to wonder if this game takes place sometime during, after, or before the arrival of what's her face from Sona Hanahira's, I believe it's 7 and 9. I can't remember her name. All I remember is that I really did not like her. She's blonde, she's short, her face is probably on the screen right now. I am not entirely sure, but I really think that this might take place sometime either before, after, or during the events of Sona Hanahira 7 in 9. Or maybe it doesn't take place during any of that shit, and this is probably just another district where St. Michael's is at. You never know, really.
今日もまた勉強という名の悪夢と戦う一日が始まるのだった。ちゃんと予習と復習をしないからそういう考えになるんじゃない。かおりちゃんは厳しいな。あまねがちゃんとしてないからでしょ。かおりちゃんはあまねちゃんのお姉さんみたいだね。
Or mother.
そうかな。そういえばみんな宿題やってきた？答え合わせしたいんだけど。
Compare answers or cheat? You probably want to cheat, don't you, Kaharu? Huh? You little cheater? Yeah, it's fine. I used to do that all the time with math. I didn't give two fucks about doing the math homework.
やろう。そうね。宿題？数学の宿題があったと思うんだけど。そうだったかな。
Oh, these motherfuckers are cheating in math. Awesome. Yeah, go ahead. Just cheat off each other's answers in math homework. It really doesn't matter.
あんた、まさか。やだな、かおりちゃん。ちゃんとやってきたよ。私の記憶が間違っていなければ。
Your memories are probably mistaken.
ダメじゃん。すっかり忘れてた。
Who the fuck is your voice? Oh my god, it's irritating me now. I need to know who the hell you are. And I'm pretty sure you were in one of the previous games. It's irritating me that I don't know who you are when you sound so fucking familiar.
今からやる？数学って何時間目だっけ？1時間目だ。
は
あと5分ちょい。どうしよ
う。It's called cheat.
あんたって子は。かおりちゃん、宿題見して。ダメ。かおりちゃんのケチンボン。もう朝起こしてあげないんだから。
I'm pretty sure you didn't wake her up.
いつも起こしてるのは私でしょうが。そうだったかもしれない。でも、たまーに私の方が先に起きることだってあるよね。休みの日だけね。そっか。
Alrighty then, ladies and gents, I'm gonna go ahead and let it end off on that note. So, yeah, this is gonna be interesting. I really do wonder if this is taking place sometime during, after, or before the events of Hanahira 7 and 9. And if that is the case, that is pretty fucking awesome. If not, then oh well, fuck it. It doesn't really matter. Either way, because usually the games don't have that much of a continuity within each installment of each new girl. They don't have that much to do with each other. You'll see like a cameo from one of the girls, but when it comes down to their personal relationship, if it's not their game, you're not gonna see or know anything about them. So whatever. Either way, ladies and gents, that's gonna be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and leave a like. If you hated it, go ahead and dislike it. You have a comment, leave it in the comment section down below. And if at any point in time you guys do happen to like the sound of my stupid voice, you guys can go ahead and subscribe. Till then, ladies and gents, I'll see you all later.